For example, utilize a questionnaire, survey, the hackneyed word for it. And you only do it, and you start it, during a union organizing drive. The NLRB likely will say, foul, under the Employee Free Choice Act. Foul can be screened because it's considered coercive and uncharacteristic, if not threatening, and interfering with the rights of employees to freely choose whether they want to be represented or not. It's kind of how the NLRB would say it. But, if you have a commitment to regularly survey your employees, so it's part of your culture, it's part of your pattern and practice, the same with everything we've spoken about today, and you get word that a union is organizing, you don't need to do anything different. You just need to consistently apply what you do every day, every week, every month, throughout the year. You're merely treating people as people just like you did the day before the union was outside your plant, leafleting. Commitment. How often do you want to do something? Who's going to monitor it? Who's going to audit it? So when I say action planning, strategic action planning, all of the types of initiatives that we spoke about today have to be part of it. There's a communication piece. There's a training piece. There's a piece that deal with trying to understand and improve the relationships in terms of trust. Why people come to work. Training. Paying benefits. A la PepsiCo. Asking spouses what their views are, needs about health care. Not just deciding for your associates and their families, caring enough to ask. Commitment. That's what it is. I've had so many people, and it's so large that it's hard to quantify. People who I meet, some who come to meetings like this, go back to the CEO, and the CEO says, too hard, we're going to spend too much money, until the union comes. And the same CEO says, why did you screw up? It's a disease. So we have to all work together to get the disease eradicated. Really only talking about respect, aren't we? Aren't we? We're saying, what are the things that we could do to feel there's equality because we mean it, because there's respect. That's what it's about. The CEO doesn't want to treat people with respect. That's on him or her. One last quick story. I remember in Houston, Texas. This goes back 5 or 10 years ago. And I'm in a meeting with the general counsel and the VP of HR and the CEO/chairman for this multinational company. And the director, the VP of HR and the general counsel were advocating to the chairman the need to have a very tough employment at will policy. I shared with the chairman my thoughts as I did with you today. And the chairman then says, okay, I made a decision. We're not going to have an employment at will policy. Well, the VP of HR and the general counsel went ballistic. Do you know, sir, that we could be sued? And the chairman said, well, I don't think our risk of being sued is going to be any greater. But you know what? If we get sued, and then he pointed to the VP of HR, he said, if we get sued, then I will share with you. You don't need to see me. You will be immediately terminated because it's your fault that we didn't treat people equally. It's about commitment.